So yes, let's look at what the Sun is bringing you. Yes, King of Cups, it does look like there's going to be more emotional happiness and love. It does look like you're making some emotional decisions about love, but the King of Cups is about emotional connections to love, and it does look like you're trying to make some decisions about which direction you want to go in your partnerships and your relationships. It could be a strong connection to a love energy, a water energy, a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. It does look like it could be related to work. It could be that you have some type of love, emotional love connection with someone at work, or it could be there's emotional decisions that need to be made through what you need in partnerships at work. But it does look like for some of you also to look out for those signs and symbols of what the universe is sending you to connect to a strong love vibration. But it does look like this month, it really is your focus is about partnerships and relationships and how to balance them out and making some decisions about them. So yes, I wrote some notes down about where some of these planets are for you, and you do have uh, first of all, the full moon in Aries for you on October 5th. And it is all about you at the beginning of the month here, Aries. You've got the full moon illuminated in your sign, Aries, and it looks like it's about nurturing your feelings and what you need to do now. And it is all about having some type of willpower to make a decision or moving forward in love, but it's about what you need for your soul, doing it immediately now, doing it your own way, and what your desires are in love. So yes, it looks like some of you are really contemplating on making a decision about leaving a relationship, ending some type of situation that has been out of balance, and now you're trying to find some way to find that balance again in your vibration. And it does look like some of you are making a decision to leave home, to change things now, to find some type of emotional happiness. So yes, it does look like some of you are really contemplating making decisions about your relationships and which direction you want to go. And I do feel with that full moon in Aries, in your first house, it really is being illuminated for you to really see the truth in your relationships and what you need to do to find some type of balance and to find more emotional happiness, because it does look like with the King of Cups, you can have that. You can have that love and you can have that balance in your relationships if you really want it. But yes, some of you really need to focus on who you are and your own willpower to make things change if you're not feeling emotionally stable in a relationship, whether it's at home or at work. But it does seem to be the focus for you this month, Aries, is about relationships and partnerships and decisions about them and what you need to do about it. So you also have that new moon that comes in on October 19th in Libra again. So it's really again a focus for you on your partnerships. And let's see what the moon's energy in love, well, in your, seventh house. The moon's energy is showing you, choices. There is definitely some cloudiness in relationships for some of you about what you want to do about it. So it does look like once you make that choice about which way you want to go, a decision about the direction in your love energy, it does look like you're going to be able to make that choice. Some of you are making a choice about maybe leaving a work situation and moving on and making a choice to find some type of better balance for you. So it does look like things are kind of, out of whack for you right now. And it does look like for you, Aries, you're trying to get more stable. But it does look like as the month goes, I'm sure we'll see that you can find that balance in your relationships and figure out the choices that you need and which direction you want to go. So, yes, let's see what else we have. Yes, we have Venus in Virgo till October 14th. And then it goes into Libra again. So Venus in Virgo until October 19th is focusing on maybe healing yourself so that and getting grounded, being more practical, getting more organized, and figuring out what you need about a relationship. And as Venus goes into Libra on October 19th, it may be where you're going to finally realize what you need to do, making a decision about your relationship to find that balance. So let's see what Venus has to bring you. True love. Look at that. Yes, some of you are going to find true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So some of you are being definitely connected to some type of true love here, and it does look like this is about just emotional happiness and commitment in your seventh house of partnerships. It does look like, yes, some of you are needing, have been feeling some type of pain in love and really having to heal. And that's why I do feel with Virgo, Virgo is in your sixth house, and then it goes into your seventh house with Libra. So it does look like there has been sleepless nights for some of you, and it could have to do with leaving a relationship for some type of true love, for some type of emotional happiness and balance. So yes, it does look like some of you are leaving a relationship to be with your best friend, to have a stronger connection to someone who you can have a long-lasting relationship with. So yeah, some of you have been feeling a lot of pain to find love, but it does look like there's definitely a strong companion coming your way. So it does look like, yes, this is the month to find true love. It does look like there's an ending of some type of pain, healing your heart so that you can make choices to find more stability in your relationships. But it is all about this King of Cups and emotional fulfillment and balance and love and relationships for you, Aries. So yes, let's see what else is going on here. We have Mars and Virgo in your sixth house until October 22nd. And then again, it goes into Libra. So I do feel Mars is really energizing you. It's in your sixth house right now. So it is about also about balancing out your relationships at work. So it is about being practical about what's happening in your full-time job and what you need to do to make more emotional happiness and fulfillment and balance. So it does look like there's choices that you're making at work to find some type of balance, and it does look like you're energized to confront the situation, to end something that has not been balanced for you at work. So let's see what Mars is showing you for the month of October. Yeah, rest and contemplation. It really looks like for a lot of you, male energies, maybe that it's time for you to really meditate and contemplate and ask for advice and guidance. And the Four of Swords is about slowing down, being more practical about what's happening, connecting more to the universe to find that guidance that you need, to find what you are looking for in your sixth house. So it does look like you're definitely making some type of choice here, Aries, about your full-time job. And it looks like with Aries being your first house, you're going to, with the moon in your first house at the beginning of the month, you're going to be energized to put things into action, to make some choices again. And it is important for you when that full moon is illuminated for you in your first house is to go deep within and connect and ask for guidance and see where your direction is taking you. It is about the Three of Wands. It really is about some type of choice that you need, but it is about positive choices that you're going to make to find some type of new journey, to have more stability. It does look like you're going to make a choice about going in a new direction for some of you in your work energy. But whatever the Three of Wands is showing it, maybe that you're going to decide to make a decision about. With the Two of Pentacles here, it does look like this may be a decision that you have been contemplating about leaving your job and making a choice to go somewhere else, maybe traveling in a different location to find some type of new work energy for you. But yes, the Three of Wands is showing you that it is positive, that you should make this choice, that it's time for you to go on and do new direction to find the balance that you need. The choice that you're going to be making here, Aries, to find balance, it's going to be very positive. And if it takes you somewhere else, into a new foreign land or across into a new location, it does look very positive for you to make this decision so you can find that balance and happiness. So even though things look really cloudy and you're not sure about what to do about your work situation and trying to end things that aren't emotionally fulfilling you, Aries, it does look like you will have the strength to put things into action now, to do what you need to do, to go in the direction that you need to find balance and having more cooperation in your relationships. So, yes, let's see what else that we need to look at here. So you have Saturn in your ninth house in Sagittarius, and it's been in there for the last couple of years. So I do feel this is about you really growing, um, being more realistic about what you need to do, about where your direction lies. It could be that you have been really thinking about doing things in a big way now to make changes, but it does look like you have received a lot of wisdom in your ninth house to make these decisions now, because Saturn will be moving into Capricorn, into your 10th house at the end of the year. So that is going to be a very positive change for you to have Saturn, which is ruled by Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So it is very positive to have uh, Capricorn moving into your 10th house. So I do feel there will be a lot more stability in your 10th house. And it does look like for right now, you're really understanding, being more intuitive, listening to your inner being, connecting more to your angels and guides, and asking for what is the best thing for you, Aries. And I do feel you're being very intuitive now, very connected to what is being shown to you by the universe. And it definitely is the shift in energy that is coming from God, allowing you to do things now in the way that you need to find balance. And yes, it is about your long range thinking. I do feel you're going to be traveling more. It could be that you're going to, yeah, definitely go into a new location for some of you, Aries, to find some type of new energy for you, for your soul, whether it's in work or in love. Yes, you just have to have the strength to do it. This is about your own power, your own strength, your own courage. And it is all positive for you, Aries, to make these changes that you need. So I do feel you're being very realistic about what you need to do now. You have grown a lot and matured a lot in what you believe in your values. And I do feel that you're going to have the strength now to make some changes so that you can have this new beginning in your 10th house. So yes, a lot of you, I do feel, Aries, are changing your career, making some decisions about what you want to do. You've received a lot of wisdom and understanding from the universe to have this strength now, to have this new positive change, ending things that have not been going your way. And it is about, again, balance for you and stability and choices to go in a direction that's going to be full of light and positivity. I mean, look at it, all this yellow vibration of light, energy, and love. This is all positivity, and you're a very positive sign, Aries. And you know, when you make a decision to do something, you go for it. There's no stopping you, and it is, you know, having the right attitude, being very positive about these changes, and knowing intuitively that you're doing the right thing for your soul so that you can go in the direction that you need, Aries. Yes, it is about emotional happiness heading your way, and it is about stability and love in your work environment so that you can feel the balance again that shows that you've had some sleepless nights, some restless nights, and some worry about ending something, but it does look like you're going to get through it, Aries. And it is just as Jupiter goes into Scorpio, you have Jupiter going into Scorpio on October 10th, and Jupiter will be in your 8th house. There you go, your 8th house of transformation and change for you. So yes, Jupiter is in your 7th house. It's been in there for last year, and now it's going into your 8th house. So yes, it does look like for some of you are making a lot of transformation and changes in your relationships and your partnerships. And it really is about decisions and transformations and changes that are coming your way as Jupiter goes into Scorpio, a major change happening in your 8th house. And Scorpio is ruled by the 8th house. This is, you know, where Scorpio feels the most comfortable in. So I do feel this is going to be a very strong time for major changes happening for a lot of you, Aries, taking your own personal power back, life and death issues. And it really is about knowing now, connecting to the mysteries of life. You're really going to grow spiritually more and connect more to the deep connections of all that is, of the universe. So yes, Aries, let's look at what Jupiter is bringing you in Scorpio. Yes, a choice about where you want to go, uh, about where you feel you can work the hardest at in your vibration. It does look like there's something that you're going to have to make a choice about. It does look like you've been thinking about this for a long time. It isn't something that is just coming out of the blue, but I do feel this is a choice now, something that you've been working hard to change in your vibration. And it has something to do now with having more stability. And again, I just feel that this is going to be a powerful time for you for transformation and changes to find what you really need for your soul and that balance and happiness that's coming that you need. And so let's see, we also have Mercury, and Mercury is in Libra again, relationships and being more open to communicating what you need. And it'll be there until October 22nd, sorry, until October 17th, and then it moves into Scorpio. So again, the focus is right now to really make some decisions about your relationships and choices about which direction you're going. And, really being strong now. The next year with Jupiter being in Scorpio in your eighth house, there's a lot of transformation and changes, but it's very positive for you, Aries, to make this, because it does look like you've been waiting for this time. You've been wanting to make these changes. You've been working hard on yourself to find more emotional happiness. And it does look like now the choices that you're going to make is going to connect you to more love and more balance. So let's see what Mercury is bringing you. Yes, the Nine of Wands, you are definitely on some type of new adventure. And so it is about going in a new direction. The Nine of Wands is about action. It's about new journeys. It's about moving forward in some type of new light. So a lot of you are moving and traveling and seeing something, uh, definitely a major change, seeing something new, and been waiting for this time. So it does look like you have the power now. And this is the connection to the moon's energy. And it is about you being more emotionally fulfilled now, following your intuition, listening to where the Nine of Wands has taken you. Yes, it does look like you're heading towards victory. You're heading towards some type of new success. It definitely looks like you're going to make choices now. And it definitely looks like it is the time for all this to change for you, Aries. So stay positive, even though it may be, you're going into your eighth house of transformation and change. It may be very difficult to get through the cloudiness. But remember, through all the difficulties and pain that you're feeling and the changes that are going through, look at Aries. The light comes out again. And this is going to be very positive for you. So it is important for you to do this now um, as soon as you can, because you've got this willpower, this strong energy and desire to make these changes. And with that full moon being illuminated in your first house there, Aries, it's like you're just feeling this intuitive feeling to end things and put things into action, and doing things your own way now, and not letting anyone stop you. And it is about you knowing that you've taken time to contemplate and make this decision. And it's now the time to make this choice to find something that's going to be more emotional fulfilling for you. And so, yes, let's see what the outcome for you is, Aries. Yes, it is so balanced. Look at the male-female energy. It is really for all of you, Aries, male and female, to find the balance. Judgment. This is about what your angels are saying. It is time for judgment. It is time for you to be called upon. This is a connection to the Scorpion energy. It is connected to the eighth house of death and transformation, of major changes, of looking at your relationships and partnerships and seeing what you have to do, Aries. Yes, some of you are leaving relationships. Some of you are being called to look at what is going on around you and to make a decision now to go in a new direction. Some of you realize that you have been holding on to a relationship for way too long, and there seems to be some type of other true love out there waiting for you. Someone that you know that can be your best friend, a loyal companion. So it does look like you're going to be listening to that call from your angels and guides. You're going to be listening to and wanting to resurrect your soul and make the changes that you need. Aries, is going to be a powerful month for you. And the next year is going to be very powerful for going on a different pathway and making these changes and seeing the light. It really is going to be very positive for you, Aries. So don't be afraid of this transition, this change, this upheaval, because it's really going to end something that you've been wanting to end. The sleepless nights, the pain that you've been feeling, Aries, in your relationships and partnerships, and making the decisions now to find that wonderful balance now. So it does look like there's going to be a choice about a new journey, whether it's in love or in work. But the Nine of Wands is showing you that you're ready to put things into action and move forward on your desires, your dreams, and to be more emotionally fulfilled. Yes, the Moon's energy is showing you it's time to be emotionally fulfilled. It's time for you to do things now, immediately. And you have the strength, you have the power. You are ready to make this choice to go in some type of new direction. Yes, you have been waiting, you've been contemplating, you've been asking for guidance, and now this is the time to do it. Time to make that choice now. And it does look like you will have some type of rebirth and change, and you will be able to resurrect your soul, and your angels are saying yes. It's no more waiting. It's time to put things into action now, because there is definitely lots of love, a true love waiting for you, and emotional happiness to more stability that you want.